Billy T. Detroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
And we back. And we back.
And we back. And we back. And we back.
And we
What's up? It's your man Billy T checking in. Billy T Radio Show. And this is show number 58. Show number 58. And we got some special guests in the studio. We're going to jump right into it. And this is a longtime friend of the show, Miss Alise King. How you doing, darling?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Glad to see you again.
Yes, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
All right. Is my mic? Is that your mic there?
I think it is.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go. All right. And you brought somebody along with you.
Yes.
Introduce us to your friend here.
Okay, this guy is absolutely amazing. I just thought he was like this dope actor, and then he opened his mouth, and I was like, this boy can sing, like stank face singing. I mean, he don't need no introduction. You know what I'm saying? It's Mr. Delorean Cotton himself.
Mr. Delorean Cotton, how are you, brother?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good. Welcome to the show, guys. And I was sitting here while I was getting ready. I was taking care of a few things, and they're both were you Facebook Live and over there?
Yes.
Facebook Live.
Okay, and they're talking to their people, and it's just beautiful to watch them do their thing and communicate. I'm like, well, what am I here for? They were doing their thing. So let's talk about. You said did you just meet this guy recently? How long?
Yes, we actually met on the set of a play.
Okay, what play is that?
The play was called "I Can't Make You Love Me."
Now that was just here recently, right?
That was just here recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were both in the play?
We were both in the play. I played the role of Keita, and he played
The role of Mario.
Okay, and I have no idea who Keita and Mario are, so help me out.
Okay, so basically, we both had similar situations. We were basically kind of the meat of the play, if you will.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Basically, I was in a relationship with a man that I was absolutely in love with. He was my fiance. I wanted nothing more than to marry him, but he couldn't see past my size because I had gained weight. So even though I was everything he wanted in a woman, I was too much woman.
Too much woman for him. Okay.
He couldn't handle all the sauce.
And I can't make you love me.
Exactly. I can't make you love me.
That's kind of the...
So
and Mario... he was the guy, he kind of got emasculated a little bit in the production. He used to be the breadwinner and everything like that. He fell down on hard times, but his wife, she excelled in her company, so she was kind of, running things.
Okay. And wanted to run things at home.
Exactly. But she was running things somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
So, sometimes she felt like she had power so she could do whatever she wanted to do, but at the end of the day, it went back to, I can't make you love me, baby. I'm trying to do everything that you asked me to do. I'm cleaning up, I'm cooking, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. What else do I got to do to show you that I love you? And so, she still had that, you remember I still got, I run this.
Oh,
so
man.
I kind of,
That's deep. That's deep, though. That does happen.
It does.
So both of you were going through the same experience, both characters.
Yes.
And did they come together? Is that a safe guess?
It was sort of kind of, we never really got together, on that note in the production, except for when the duet happened.
Right.
And so it was like a split stage. And so I was going through my situation in my house, and she was going through the situation in her house.
Okay.
So when it was time for us to do the duet, we had, we started, the lights came up, and we were singing the song, but we wasn't.
On the other side.
On the side, different sides of the stages. So.
Oh, that's deep. Yep. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So that sounds like a good play.
It was. It was
good.
a great play. Shout out to Mark Hunter. Thank you for the opportunity for that. I definitely appreciate being a part of the production. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All right. So this song, Alise, you wrote this song?
Yes, I wrote this song. What actually happened is that before I got added to the play, I was actually going to release a song called Forever I Do. I was going to release it right around Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It's a song that I had wrote for Aretha Franklin because I had sent her a few songs. Some of you may know we have a little bit of a relationship. Little relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So I had sent a few songs for her, and this was one of the songs that she thought was great, but it wasn't the direction she wanted to go in.
Okay.
I thought it was a great song, great love ballad. It was going to be a great wedding song. So I wanted to release it because it wasn't the typical Alise. Everyone was so used to the powerhouse, growling Alise. I wanted to kind of give them the smooth jazz love song Alise.
All right.
Everybody used to the up tempo because I do the casinos. Everybody used to that girl.
Yeah.
So I wanted to switch it up. And then when I got the call to be a part of the play, I kind of was like, okay, well, maybe I should push the single back because, you know, when I do anything, I go hard for it.
Okay.
And I didn't want to cross promote anything.
Okay.
So after meeting with the producer, the writer, and the director, my role was my character was going to be singing. Mm-hmm. So as you know, I released last time I was with you, I had released In the Key of Soul.
Yes.
And they had listened to this EP. And so what they did was they chose one of the songs off of here for me to sing. Mm-hmm. And the director was like, well, I love the lyrics, just slow the song down. Mm-hmm. You know, just have whoever your producer is, slow it down, or, you know, work with the band to slow it down. I'm like, okay, that's no problem. Yeah. But after reading my script a few times and getting to know my character, I talked to the writer. I said, I don't want to give you something that I've already done. I want to create something because I said I was going to put out a single anyway. I said, so it can kind of double. Mm-hmm. So I had literally had that conversation with him at, like, I would say about 4:20. At 5 o'clock, not even 5 o'clock, I had called him. I said, oh, I'm done. He was like, with what? I said, the song.
Wait, so it took you 40 minutes to write the song?
Not even 40, like 20 minutes. It took me an additional 20 to get in touch with him.
Right, okay.
But I told him, I said, I'm done. And he was like, well, I'm actually getting ready to pull up to pick you up, so let me hear the song in the car.
Okay.
So that's what I did. I sung it to him in the car. And this was before I had met Delorean. I hadn't met him yet. I didn't even know that he was joining the cast.
Okay.
So I was like, this is going to be my new single. You know, it's kind of in the same direction I was going in anyway. It's just not Forever I Do. It's I Can't Make You Love Me. Boom, it was just a different, you know, scenario. Mm-hmm. So that's how the song came about. And when I got to rehearsal, I met Delorean. And I found out that he was going to be the guy singing the song with me.
Okay.
Because it was originally someone else.
Okay.
And I didn't know, like, I had heard him sing once before. And I'm like, oh, I already know who you are. Okay. I've been on your friends list in the waiting bucket for I don't know how long.
She said she can't get in there.
I couldn't get in there on both pages. I'm like, bruh, delete that ex-boo, that cousin you don't talk to. Somebody can go. You know, delete that church mother you don't want all in your business. Delete somebody so I can get in that pool. So
Facebook, boy,
it's hard. So when I met him, I sung the song for everybody that was there at the time. And he was like, man.
Listen, I was blown away. Yeah. I was sitting in the shop thing, and I'm sitting there like, whew. She was like, yeah, I just wrote it about 20 minutes ago. I'm like, wait, hold up. You wrote this 20 minutes? Like, when it came on, it just put you in the vibe of, the famous duet singers like Luther and Rachel Farrell. Deborah Cox, everybody,
Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell.
And I was just listening. I said, Jesus. And then she said, I wrote it about 20 minutes ago. And I said,
he looked at me like I was crazy. Wow. And I was like,
and sometimes it happens like that. The moment is there, the energy's there, and the focus is there, and it comes together.
He learned it so quick.
Then when she opened her mouth, now I hadn't heard of Alise. I hadn't heard of her, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, now this is what I want you to do. She come out, this song got 1,000,001 words on this paper, okay? So I'm like, this is a wordy song. So I just looking at it. But when she opened her mouth, I was sitting there like, oh, well, I be doggone. This girl can sing. You know? But and the song, like the words and everything, I said, you have to have a creative mind to put something like that together in 45 minutes. Yeah. And for everything to connect and work. Connect with the, everything like that. It was amazing.
Well, let's listen to it and check it out. We have Alise King and Delorean Cotton in the studio. I Can't Make You Love Me. It's from the play. Let's check it out right now and see what's happening.
I Can't Make You Love Me, guys.
All right.
It's like I'm invisible to him. Like he doesn't see me anymore. Nothing I say, nothing I give. It's like I can't make him love me.
Man, I just feel like everything that I do right, it's all wrong. I just don't understand. Like I try to do right as a husband, but I can't make her love me. The times we had soon will fade away. No more smiles, laughter or joy, 'cause you're never home. Where the hell do you go? I know I'm a man, but I got feelings too. Wrecking my brain, what the hell did I do? I gave you my heart, my life and my soul, but lately you've been so cold. Oh, I can't make you love me, so I guess I'll move on. I guess I'll move on.
Thank you.
Love can be so blind. It feels like I'm losing my mind. I just wanna please you and show you I love you. Countless nights, sleepless nights, wishing you were next to me. Tired of wondering who, what, and why. Please don't say goodbye. I can't make you love me, so I guess I'll move on.
Get the song, y'all. Get the song.
I guess I'll move on.
I can make you love me, so I guess I'll move on.
Guess I'll move on.
I guess I'll move on.
Decisions you made,
When you did wrong,
just can't ignore.
so I'll move on.
I'll find the strength
Inside of me,
just let me go,
so I can be free,
I wish you the best.
but I deserve more.
Tired of these games,
Can't do this again.
I'm choosing me.
I wanna be happy.
Can't take the light.
How could you do this to me? Can't make you love me, baby.
Can't make you stay.
No, 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 no.
You better sing, boy. You better sing, boy. He ain't playing.
I can make you.
Can't make it, make it, make it, baby.
Oh no, baby.
I ain't hitting that note right now. I ain't hitting that note right
I
now.
can't make you, I can't make you love me, baby.
Make you stay.
That is Miss Alise King, brother Delorean Cotton. Yeah, that's nice, y'all. See, the CD might have skipped a little bit. You could hear the voices. That's why they were singing live for you. Serving it up, man.
Ironing it out.
Yes, yes, yes.
Indeed. Yes, indeed. Alise King, Delorean Cotton, I Can't Make You Love Me. The tune is available.
It is available on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, Pandora, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, everywhere.
Anywhere that you listen,
Anywhere.
it's there.
It's
And
there.
we got hard copies too.
He said, "Bring your face here so I can slap and sing."
Hey,
You better sing.
yeah, you mentioned Aretha earlier, and we got to send some love and prayers out to Aretha. She's been quite ill lately, so we
Yes.
just got to send some love out to the Queen.
Most definitely. I first Aretha has always been an idol of mine, and I actually performed my first single that I put out last year. It was called "My Moment." I sung that on Channel 4, and she actually called the studio.
Who is that girl?
She called the studio. Exactly. Who is that girl? She told the producer, Jay, she said, give her my information. So he called me. He was like, hey, Alise, are you sitting down? Which was weird. I'm like, no. He was like, well, can you sit down for me? I'm like, Jay, did I leave something in the studio? Did I do something wrong? You know how you don't want to mess up relationships, especially not with the media.
Sit down.
Right,
I got to tell you something.
Right. He was like, someone very important heard your performance and thought you were phenomenal. I said, who? when he said Aretha, I screamed like I was
That's
crazy.
why he said sit down.
I
He knew.
screamed like I was crazy. I lost my mind. My daddy and my baby was looking at me like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What happened? I was like, wait. I was like, okay. I was like, what'd she say? He was like, well, she told me to give you her number. I said, wait, who number? I said, her assistant. He said, her assistant's number and her personal number.
That's how you know you're good.
I said,
You know you
That's
good.
how you know you
Aretha
good when the
told
queen,
me
you know what
to
I'm saying?
give you her number.
Can I
Call her. How long did it take? Now, once you got her number, how long did it take you before you
so
called her?
I sat there in shock.
You had to get your
I
heart
sat
together.
there in shock.
Had to settle down.
And I asked, I was like, well, should I call her now?
Right.
Should I call her right now? And so they was like,
I'ma text.
They was like, yeah, call her now. I was like, no. I was like, I don't want to be too anxious. I'm gonna give it a minute. I was like, she might not like anxious people. I was like, but then I don't want to keep her waiting.
Right.
So
You said call.
Right. So I called. And I got the voicemail.
Of course.
And I'm like, man, okay. I'm like, all right. So
You didn't expect the queen to just answer on the first
Exactly.
call. Right? Come on.
Listen.
So then I called her assistant and I got the voicemail and I left a voicemail. So a few hours passed because I had actually just graduated. I had just graduated with my degree from CTU, Colorado Technical University with in healthcare. I had an associate's in healthcare administration.
All right.
So we were going out bowling to celebrate. Because my degree had came in the mail. So I was like, man, I'm going to call her back like 2 hours before we go. So I called her back. She didn't answer. I was like, man, this ain't her number, man. I'm like, man, why they playing with me?
Right.
So we were bowling. It is 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
She called
The
you.
number called back. So I didn't see it immediately because when you bowling, you ain't got your phone on you. So when I was coming back from bowling, I saw my phone light up. I was like, oh, this is the number. So I didn't want to answer in the loud bowling alley. So I'm running to the bathroom like I'm a crackhead. People look like, oh, she really got
What's
a pee.
wrong with her?
Or she got the boo-boos or something. You know, they looking
No,
at me
I
like
got
I'm
Aretha
crazy.
Franklin
You
calling
stop
me.
everything for Aretha.
Soon as I got in the
queen.
soon as I got in the bathroom, the phone hung up.
Oh.
Like she hung up.
I think I would have answered it in the bowling alley
would
and
have.
made my way
Yup.
to the bathroom. Like,
Yup.
hey, Aretha, how you doing? So what
man,
happened then?
So I called the phone number immediately.
There
back.
you go.
She didn't answer.
Oh, gee, you know what she was saying?
You missed
this,
it.
This little heifer ain't gonna answer
I
my
was
call. No, you gotta wait again.
So I literally we were at the Garden Bowl on Woodward. I literally had a meltdown
I know you
in the
did.
bathroom. I was like, oh my God, she answered. I was like, what if she want to take me on the tour? And it was,
And then she called you back.
She called me back. And I was like,
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Girls coming in, they was looking at me like, what the hell? What? And I picked it up quick. I was like, hello. She was like, well, hello. I was like, is this? She said, she said, is this Alise King? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, do you know who I am? I said, I said, you Miss Aretha Franklin. She bust out laughing. She said, I saw your performance today. I said, they told me. He was like, I was wondering how that big old voice come out of that little bitty body. You got to be about 4'11". I said, you hit it on the nail. She bust out laughing. I'm sitting there like, Aretha Franklin is laughing at me. You can laugh at me, Auntie Riri, you know. So she said, baby, she said, you have a gift. She said, you are phenomenal. She said, I just want to call and encourage you and tell you to not stop. She said, you remind me of me. She said, now, I got a question. Who wrote that song? I said, I did. She said, oh, really? She said, that is one of the most amazing lyrically songs I've heard in a while. She said, have you written others? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, how many? I said, I've been writing since I was about 13. She said, well, that's a hit. She said, so you write for yourself and you've written probably over 500 songs. She said, well, do you think you can write for me? I said, yes, ma'am.
Yes,
She said, well,
Say it with your chest.
right. I said, yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
She said, you got a pen and a piece of paper? I said, no, ma'am, but I got my phone. She said, okay. She said, well, I want you to take my attorney's number.
Uh-oh, it just got serious.
I said, huh? Oh, okay. And she said, you ready? I said, yes, ma'am. So I took down his name, his number, his email, and I've been sending music ever since.
You've been sending her music?
Sending her music.
And has she done anything with anything? I don't think she's doing much now at this point, but at that time.
Some songs she kept.
Okay.
Some songs she kept.
Did she
Yes.
pay you?
Processing.
Not yet.
Processing.
Oh, okay.
Paperwork. Paperwork.
I mean, I'm just wondering,
Yeah.
when someone does that, do they just
yes.
buy the song from you?
If she wants full rights, yes.
Uh-huh,
I mean,
okay.
of course, you
You still get your
I still
writing
get
credit.
my writing credits and
Okay.
royalties and things like that.
Okay.
But she, I had to. This was my first time ever writing for someone else, so I had to reach out to my brothers, Travis Bean and Eric Pruitt, and I had to ask them, like, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
They said, well, you go in and you sing a dummy track to the song. You give
What
her
to give it-
idea of
yeah.
what the song would sound like.
Okay, gotcha.
So I created, dummy tracks, and I sung these songs and I sent them, and some she loved, some she got back to me, some she didn't. So yeah, and then I actually had the opportunity to pay tribute to her last year at the Detroit Music Weekend, and then I had the opportunity to open for her at the Detroit Music Weekend. I was the opening act right before she went on stage.
Now, is that the one that was outside?
At the music hall, yes.
And that was her last live performance?
No, she was still performing.
She was still performing
yeah.
it. But
Yeah,
she had called it quits, kind of said she was going to do a little farewell thing or something.
I think she's supposed to be open. I have a lot of musicians that actually play with her on my friends list. From what I was seeing, they were still touring. She was still going around touring. I haven't seen anything lately.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think she's doing anything right now.
But
Let's hope that she can get back out there.
Yeah.
What would be great if she, got healthy is for her to record one of your songs.
I would love that. Or I would love. I would love to just. I would really love to just sing background for her just one time.
Yeah.
Or just sing a duet with her. Like that would make my life.
Yeah, life.
That would make my life.
A duet.
I wouldn't mind either.
That'd be it.
So
Auntie
carry
Riri.
Auntie Ray.
I carry.
Come on now.
I carry my phone with. Like my phone is. I don't even have her number in my phone no more. I took it out. I was like, I'm not gonna keep her number in my phone. People have phones. I ain't keeping my number here. You know what I'm saying? So
you put it in a notebook. You wrote it down.
You wrote it down.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, it's up here. That's the number. I would
you
never,
committed to memory.
There you go.
What is it?
I will
Let me
never
test.
forget that.
Let me test you because I got it. Let me see if you got the right number.
It start with a 248. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Nope, wrong. 313, baby. I don't know. I don't know. 'Cause I call him.
You so silly.
So listen, man, you guys, that was great. That was a great story, boy. About Aretha. That's a great story.
And I actually got I got booked to pay tribute to her in Idlewild last year. I went to Idlewild, Michigan for the first time for the Idlewild Women's Empowerment and Music Festival.
Okay.
And I was paying tribute to her and who else did I pay tribute to?
And you did their songs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It was amazing.
Cool.
It was amazing.
Cool.
Shout out to T Rose for that.
T Rose.
T Rose Entertainment.
All right.
So we are promoting this single.
Are you performing anywhere soon?
Well, you can catch me at the casinos all the time. I'm always at Motor City Casino. I'm there at least 2, maybe
at the
3
lounge?
times. Yep, in Chromatics Lounge. I'm there
Okay.
at least 3 times a month. At least 2 or 3 times a month. My home venue is the Music Hall, so I do shows there quite often.
Okay.
Right now, I really don't have anything until the 18th as far as show wise, because I'm resting vocally and writing because I want to come out with an album. But I am working on another tour. Last year I did my first tour.
Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
It was amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing.
Okay.
It was amazing. See, Delorean, he's trying to break into the whole music thing because I told him he do his thing musically. He wants to come out with an album, which he should have been done.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse my language. He should have been did that. Bro,
Been done that.
been done that.
Well, it's coming.
Bro,
It's coming.
He got
It's
the
coming,
nasty
y'all.
vocals.
Wow.
This
Well,
year.
guys, I want to thank you for coming down and hanging out with me. I Can't Make You Love Me is the single. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Delorean, tell him about the play that you're in.
Oh, yeah, another play coming?
I do. I have a couple coming up.
Okay.
Actually, the 23rd and 24th of this month, we have
March? This is March?
Yep, this is March.
Beginning of
we
March?
have the beginning of March, and we have at the Fisher Theater. You guys can log on to the Fisher Theater or call the box office to get your tickets. I'll have some tickets, but it's for Harlem Night.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be in that, and also Cinderella, which will be April the 14th.
What?
And
What you doing
that's
with Cinderella, man?
SIN Cinderella.
Oh, Sin.
Yeah. And
okay.
we got some
Okay.
great
That's
it's an
good.
amazing cast. So I have tickets for that already. You can see check my page, Facebook, Delorean Cotton Delorean Team D-Lo on media outlets, but check me out.
So do you like doing plays? Is this your thing, plays
yes,
right
I've
now?
Done
quite a few?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Got a few under my belt. I traveled with TJ Hemphill.
Oh, okay.
I was a part of one of the longest running gospel stage plays, Peerless Times.
Peerless Times,
so
yes.
I've been in that several times. But yeah, if a play, you name it.
and I'm trying to break into it.
You want to get into that.
Right, so we switching out, swapping out.
I've written 11 stage plays.
Wow, really? This girl,
and
you're
I've-
a writer. She's got a
That's
a creative
Yeah.
mind to do that.
Writing is my first passion.
Have you brought any of them to life?
I only did 3 in church.
Okay.
But I am working on one right now that I want to do. And hopefully I can get, some seasoned actors and sponsors behind me to produce this play. I stopped writing plays once my grandmother passed because I would literally go to her, send her my scripts, and she would read them and things of that nature. So I kind of lost my passion for the pen for a while, which is why I had never released original music. I had it, but I didn't release it because I didn't have her to tell me, baby, it's good. You know what I'm saying?
So she was like your muse.
Yeah. So I actually my first acting in someone else's play, Jay McClain. She gave me my first role acting in someone else's play. And I did the Last Cry 2 Redemption.
Okay.
The Last Cry 2 Redemption, and then I did What Flag. And I actually sung 2 of my original songs in that, Good Old Days and Life, which is off of my EP In the Key of Soul.
So you got a few plays under your belt.
This was, this one was the third one. I Can't Make You Love Me by Mark Carter was the third one. So we're kind of swapping and switching off. I'm giving him some musical advice as far as music, and he's gonna help me get into some of these plays. Get my headshots together.
There you go. Well, what is it like traveling with a play? Like doing it here is one thing, but if you go on the road, that's got to be a big deal, huh?
It is. It is. It has its benefits, and of course, it has its downfalls as well. But all in all, the experience, traveling, doing what you like to do, working with different people, because sometimes when you go to different cities, they'll cast different nationals in the spots. So you'll have your role, but at different cities for to draw the crowd, they'll have the different nationals, right? A local person or a local celebrity from that particular state or whatever or city, and but
you got to interact with them.
You got to interact with people, and they'll
tell you.
Be
sharp.
Yeah, absolutely, because some of these celebrities, they get these scripts 2 days before because they've been doing other things.
Yeah.
So then if you got a scene with them, they're like, all right, I need you to go in the room with her, or I need you to go to the room with him, and y'all run it. I'm like, you want me to go in the room with? You want me to go in there with Denzel Washington and us run lines together? Okay, you know what I'm saying?
So big name people,
right?
Big name people.
Just you throwing it out there, but yeah,
okay, I got you.
Absolutely.
Okay. Wow.
I had to do that.
That's cool.
I had to do that with this play with I Can't Make You Love Me. I had to run lines with Willie Taylor from Day 26, and he was a sweetheart.
He was good. And who else was in that one?
Jackie Christie.
Jackie Christie.
She was a sweetheart.
Was she cool?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's cool, man. I like that. And plays are still as popular as ever to me.
Yeah.
People
and it's I Can't Make You Love Me. It's going on the road. We won't be going with the play, but Mark is doing his thing. He'll be in Meridian, Mississippi on the 17th of March, and he's going to be touching bases in other cities. As I believe Atlanta is one, Alabama. So you guys make sure you support him. Guys make sure Mark Hunter. Make sure you guys support local plays, local stage plays, black local playwrights.
And even when they travel to different cities.
Exactly.
Support them.
Support them.
Yeah.
Reach out to your cousins that's down there in Bama.
Auntie and them.
Auntie and them.
Hey, go see this play. That's my home people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. And we do the same here because in Detroit we do support and enjoy our plays. That's for sure.
Right.
Well, I wish you guys nothing but success
Thank
as you
you.
continue. And always, Alise, the door is open.
Thank you.
Delorean, the door is open, brother.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And y'all can always come back and hang out and kick it.
More friends here at Radio 1.
There you go. There you go. Especially when you bring in good material like that. The girls, dynamite, baby.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you, Alise King and Delorean Cotton. I can't make you love me, but I can at least say thank you for hanging out with me.
Anytime.
All right. Billy T. Detroit Radio. That's how we do it, baby.
Billy T. Detroit Radio. The show's so dope, you might kill some brain cells.
I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about a brain cell now. I burned too many brain cells down, 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 down,